bro. I talk about your mama. I talk about your dead granddaddy. I talk about your grandmother. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. You get into it with me, I'm gonna get your ass, and then I'm gonna have you beat up. Shit. Fuck you. It was a great idea to sign myself to Def Jam South. I had a staff at Def Jam South, so when it was time to work on the Fix album, I kind of only had to take phone calls, you know. Cover art was all me. You know, I knew the direction I wanted it to go. The little baggie with the foil in it, I wanted it like that. I wanted it to look like the Fix. I wanted it to look like an addict that was getting ready to take a hit. You know, you see the dude looking in the mirror and the dirty, you know, I wanted it like that. I wanted that apartment, an abandoned apartment. And we took that album cover and it was an abandoned apartment in New York and that mirror was on that table. And I say, man, let's take that picture with me looking into the mirror. Like, yeah, that was a real table and a real mirror. That was all real. Even in the back of the Fix album, when you open it up or whatever, that's the same apartment. And I probably need to ask Shanita, if you give me 1 second.
Oh, I just remember the packaging was just like that was the first time we ever did anything like that.
What was the CD case called? Because it was the first one like that. Everybody had heart.
Yeah, it was a soft pack. Well, they call them soft pack now, but we called them digipack back then. And we did a digipack because you wanted that foil in there, so it would, you know, be a little easier for them to package, I remember.
Yeah,
so,
I wanted that foil in there, bruh. Yeah. I wanted to be different. I'm not wired like everybody else, man. And I'm glad that I got people around me that can see the vision too. Thanks, Flo.
All right. Got it.
Peace out. Let's be clear. Like, I didn't really record songs that I didn't expect to not make the album. I never go and record a song that I don't wanna. I'm gonna say this ain't gonna make it my album. It's not gonna. I'm just recording. No, if I'm recording the album right now, and every song that I'm gonna record is gonna be put up for making this album. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put this motherfucker forward. I'm gonna make the best song I can because I wanted to make this album. And if by chance it does not make the album, then, you know, I'll put it on something else. Normally, when I record an album and I'm done with it, I would give it to the DJ and let the DJ put it in order, you know, and then I would go over it, and if I liked the way it flowed, I'd sing it out like that. I recorded the Fix. I kept it tight. So it came from the plant. The pressing plant fucked me. It had nothing to do with studio. Nobody had copies of nothing. I took everything, wiped hard drives clean, search. Didn't have anybody in my sessions, you know, and one of my best friends in the world took the tape to North Carolina to get it pressed up, okay? So it didn't happen from my camp. It happened from wherever they sent the press off to be. I hope that motherfucker that leaked that Fix album, mama dead, grandma had a heart attack and died, dog died, grandpa died, and I fucking hope he turned ghostly pink. It's nothing different right now. You put all your money into a project and a motherfucker can download it for free. You know, that's part of the reason why I'm not making albums no more, records no more, because I can't even imagine somebody streaming my shit that I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to make and they're giving me half a fucking cent or less. I don't agree with it. And when motherfuckers was talking about like the Napster scare or whatever, people want to listen to your music. What the fuck? It's cool to share music? No, it's not. It's not cool to share music when motherfuckers getting spending $700 to $1 million to make these albums, and you putting my shit on a website and it's getting downloaded for free. That's not how it works. Okay, we're not doing that. We're not gonna do that. You can't download my shit for free. Did that album have a budget? Shit. That album was fucking endless when it came to budgeting. Because they spared no expense. Do you hear me? None. And I was like, damn. Anything that I wanted to do at Def Jam was, they was fucking throwing money at me from all angles. But I know that we had some crazy budgets back in the game. Like you had $125,000, $250,000 video budgets. So people were really eating off of video budgets back then, you know. And now you shooting that same fucking video for $2,000. Fuck, man. But you gotta look at it like this too. We don't have those video outlets like we had. You feel me? And if you weren't a big, huge director, and that record company didn't put that, you know, if they didn't want to blow that record, then they wasn't going to put up the, you already know, to blow the record. Financially, the fix changed my life. I think I got a $2 million check in up front. 2.5 million maybe. It was a lot. It was a lot of fucking money. And then we recorded a great album. And on the flip side of that shit, I made history because I'm a kid out of Houston, Texas, South Acres, Sunnyside, South Park area. And I actually signed with fucking Def Jam. You know, when Def Jam was Def Jam, when you had to have stripes to get on Def Jam. I don't want them to remember a motherfucking thing about me or the fix. Just know it was real, it was fun, but it hasn't been real fun.